Yeah. Empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my.
Okay. Hello, you guys. Welcome back. Huh?
We both have on white shirts.
Because we were both meant to be dressed alike. I should have went on here and put them red pants on. Welcome back to Snack Cackle Talk.
Hello, hello, hello.
I am Lacy.
And I am Monica.
And we are here on Relationship Saturday. And I don't know if you guys forgot, so I'm going to give y'all a couple of minutes while I don't have to get it together because we ready.
You sure?
I mean, it better not mess up. I think I'm ready.
You sure?
I mean, I see you and you see me.
Okay.
Um, let me see. You know what? Let me check and make sure that we are actually streaming. Okay. Because the last time we were not.
No, we were not.
And we were just talking away. So let me see.
It's a shame that we have to go through this. The struggle is real. Oh, wait. Is that us right there?
Okay. That's us right there. Okay. So, yeah. So we are streaming. I just did the check.
You did the check.
And I'm gonna assume that I am on Facebook. I guess since I'm on my own feed that I can't actually see it.
Wait,
but
let me grab my phone. I can see it now since somebody didn't delete me. Well, hold on, let me make sure.
I got a hot topic for you guys on this Relationship Saturday.
That's right. Let me see. Oh, you are live on Facebook.
Okay, so we are live on Facebook.
Yes. What are you looking at? What is that?
What is this?
Oh, well, damn. That didn't look good. That didn't look good either. Oh, that's on the wrong one.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at something that was posted on Facebook.
That is on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, blessed be. So this is the casualty. Let me just give a heartfelt prayer, like to Angie Stone's family. That I'm at a loss for words. She was a wonderful, beautiful artist, and she will be missed. And we are praying for that family. I see just a little short video someone posted on Facebook, and it looks like she may have been
the
only casualty. Mm-hmm. Out of 9 people. She was the only casualty. Thank God she was the only, but we're still sad that she is gone.
So said she performed last night and gone today.
That is so sad. So Angie Stone, she will be missed. Great artist.
Music. Yeah.
Yes, great artist. So with that being said, oh, that's such sad news.
It is.
But I am praying for the family. Definitely. Because that is a shocker to know that that she is gone today.
I didn't even know it until you went on Facebook and I saw that post.
Yeah.
It's like, what? I know it's got to be
I heard about it earlier. Not too much earlier, maybe 2 or 3 hours ago I heard about it, but I wasn't for sure if it was real or not.
Yeah, because they post so much fake stuff.
So, but to see this is sad, and I will be definitely praying for her family because that is a great loss.
Well, you know her music is freaking skyrocket, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
when it really goes to the roof.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. So, but other than that, you guys, I'm coming to you guys with Relationship Saturday, and we have a wonderful topic.
It may not be wonderful for
Well, I'll just say
some.
that it is a wild topic. And I hope you guys are kind of, I don't know, just brace yourselves, okay?
Definitely that.
Just brace yourselves on this topic. That's all I have to say. And hold on just a second.
Brace yourself. Oh, it before we get started, this was not my topic. It was not.
Don't be putting this all on me.
It was hers. It was all her. All her. Not me.
And I would like, I am
Just to let it be known.
I am asking for honest opinions on what y'all think about this topic, okay? Honest opinions
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
are very much needed. If you're on my feed and you're watching this, can you give me some type of signal that kind of lets me know you're on here? I want to be able to see comments. The on Freestyle Thursday, I only got comments from YouTube, but not Facebook. I didn't see Facebook's comments until after it was over and done. So, um,
Hmm. I wonder if I just said that.
oh, what's the difference?
I don't know.
Now, as I tell y'all, every time I get on here, I'm learning something new about this streaming stuff, and I thought I had it in the bag when it came to comments because, like I said, YouTube was popping up, but at the end of it all, Facebook was not. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue on. Okay, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with my topic, and hopefully, I get you guys. Let's see. I really need to be able to see what y'all are posting. Okay, so give me just a moment. Let me try to. Okay, so I got one comment on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. I'm trying to get at least one person to kind of comment on here just so I can see if I can see your comments from Facebook. Facebook is what I'm having a problem with seeing. Okay, like I said, I can see the ones from YouTube. I cannot see what's on Facebook. So I'm just gonna try to put my Facebook page up so I can at least have at least a small window of what might be going on, and just in case, because I don't want to miss if someone's actually saying something on here, and then I don't have it. I don't get to respond to you guys, because like I said, once I finish my feed on Freestyle Thursday, I got about five people that just commented on there, whether it was a hello to acknowledge that they was there or whatever. Either way, I didn't know who was there, and I didn't know what was said until after I was done with my live. I didn't catch absolutely any of the comments. So if I do that, the comments go away.
Oh, so you have it pulled up right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, so we'll just okay, so if anybody happens to come in, at least something will pop up there. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's get started on this topic
that she chose.
Okay, so today's topic for Relationship Saturday that may be affecting people in their relationship and their intimacy in the bedroom is she don't suck the D.
Now remember, this was her topic, not mine.
Okay, she don't suck the D. That is the topic of today. I made that a topic because not everybody do that act, and it does affect intimacy and relationships in the bedroom. Now, with that being said,
It doesn't always affect it, but it can. You and your partner just have to have that conversation.
I can see it being a problem if, say,
Now, if you're always on the receiving
he's
end,
used to getting it, and then he gets with somebody that does not do that,
okay, yes,
he may be accepting of it, but it's a problem in the bedroom because he may not voice that it's a problem, and he goes outside of that relationship to go and seek it.
Again, communication.
Or it changes how they have sex because he's not receiving what he wants to receive, what he's used to receiving, and she's not willing to go that step. Then I can see that being a problem as well.
Again, communication.
The communication is that if he's asking for it and she's saying, no, I don't do that.
And it also depends on the person. It depends on how much you care about that person and what you're willing to do for that person.
And trust. I need your opinion on this topic. Like, what do you think about the topic? She don't suck the D. That is the topic. So if you have a personal opinion on that, I need that personal opinion. And I would love to hear that personal opinion from guys. Girls, y'all can come in too.
Okay.
But I would love to hear the comment from guys. Like, is that a deal breaker? Now I say that because we did run into a young woman that said, no, that's a deal breaker. Like, yeah,
Oh, I wish I had her number.
if I'm not receiving, then we ain't gonna be together.
Well, I mean, it's not a deal breaker for me
No, it's not a deal breaker for me
because
either.
I mean,
That's something I can do without.
yeah,
I don't have to have that
I'm
in my
not gonna
life
say
at all.
I don't. I mean, I enjoy receiving, but I'm not gonna say I enjoy giving because that's something I got to work up to. Because that's
I'm
not something I do on the
like
regular.
I don't have
That's
to.
not.
I don't have to receive
Yeah,
it.
I can count on one hand how many
Yeah.
times I've.
I
Yeah,
don't have to be a receiver, but I'm definitely not gonna put the foot forward to be a giver.
because if it's required of me to receive to give, then I can go without.
And it's not to bash my spouse, because my spouse is a pure gentleman and he did get the short end of the stick. But at the beginning of our relationship, that was not introduced to me. I knew absolutely nothing of the sort. And when um an ex at the time was someone I lost my virginity to or whatever, when that topic did come up, whatever he thought we was gonna do was dead. Like, you're not even getting none just for asking.
Well, see, I can go that
You
far,
know what
but
I mean?
definitely when
Well,
I was younger,
I was
yeah,
offended. I was offended. Like, why are you asking me to do that? Because you got to realize, when I lost my virginity, I was a child. I was still a teenager. So if you're asking me to do that, why?
yeah, because when I was younger, yeah, it was no, it was a hell no.
I,
If I can't put it in my mouth, chew it up, swallow it, it wasn't going in my mouth.
all the girls, the perception that I have up here is that growing up, all the girls that I knew that were doing that were wild girls,
And hoes.
and they were deemed as hoes. So if I'm your girlfriend, I am not a hoe, and you are not going to treat me as such. Why are you asking me to do that? Matter of fact, you're not even getting none. That's pretty much how I kind of saw that.
Yeah.
Or if you're asking me for sex and I got to start you off, no, you're asking for it. You need to be ready. Don't depend.
So you gotta rev him up.
Don't depend on me to get you started, because I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go and let y'all know I'm selfish. I'm not selfish to my husband because that's not something that my husband requires of me to do. You get what I'm saying? It is something that, yes, I will not lie, I have tried more than once with my spouse, but it's not nothing that my husband does not have to ask me for it. If I do it, it's a choice that I choose to do it, because that is a gift, not a requirement.
Right.
As
it shouldn't be a requirement.
I just feel like the moment he requires it, he probably not even gonna get none. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm just, y'all ain't gotta call me selfish. I'll do it by myself. Because it just kills the whole vibe of me being in the mood.
So you're saying you'll do it if you're in the mood?
I have to be in the mood. And it ain't often. I won't lie. Because that's not something that I actually desire, whether I'm a giver or a receiver.
I completely understand that.
It's not to say, oh, I want him to give to me, but I'm not going to give to him in return. Oh, it's nothing like that. No.
But you know what? I don't understand. I don't understand how people. I mean, there are some females out there that's what they do. That's not just something that I do.
I'm not gonna say I don't do it because it wasn't introduced to me. That was introduced visually when I was younger, and like I said, everybody that I knew that was doing something like that were deemed hoes. So I felt like if I was your girlfriend, respectfully, you shouldn't be asking me to do that. So growing older, I felt like, don't ask me to do that.
Well, it wasn't just that when I knew about it, it wasn't just that girls that did it were hoes. It was just nasty.
Well, we're just going by the perception of it, you know. Everybody that you knew for a fact did that, they were porn stars, guaranteed, and hoes. Plain and simple.
Yeah, that's just
You very seldom saw a man wanting to ask his wife for that. They would go out and get it from the corner girls, is what I call them.
I mean, it's just. I think. Well, I honestly think that if a woman did it, she just did it of her free will. I don't think he just asked her for it. Well, not that I know of.
I just want to know who started this ish. I'm mad about it.
Who says ish?
I'm trying not to say the word. I have a lot of religious family members, so I'm gonna try to be as respectful as I can.
But you want to talk about this topic?
I said the D,
but they know what it is.
I didn't say the whole word respectfully.
Okay.
So if you are my aunt or my uncle and you run across this, just know I am trying to respect y'all and try not to curse as much.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said the D.
Yeah. That's not something that I myself personally enjoy doing. I can count on one hand.
Now, I'm not completely selfish. Like I said, I have done it. I have done it. But it's not something that I walk around here just throwing out there like a frisbee. It's not happening, Cap.
Not free willy-nilly, no.
So I just kind of want to know, like, what do y'all guys think on is that a deal breaker for you?
Is it a requirement?
Like when I had this conversation over a game of dominoes with some guys.
Was it dominoes or Uno?
It might have been both.
Might have been both.
That topic sparked a lot of controversy.
It did. I know it did over Uno.
One guy walked off. Maybe even two. Two people, I think, for a fact, walked off. Like, oh no, we're not touching that topic. One guy said that no, it was a requirement, and he is not giving in return. And that was like, what the hell?
And that's another thing. How are you going to make that a requirement of the person that you're with?
What are you talking about?
You're not willing to give in return.
Like, no, you will not. For one, I'm not going to give that to you, and I'm not receiving return.
Yeah.
First of all, I want mine first. I'm telling you now. I want mine first. I want to know that I'm going to get mine.
But what if you change your mind?
And now, if I change my mind, it's because that person,
you can be thinking,
that person probably didn't make me want to continue on with the whole thing. Like,
so I mean, with that, is that saying okay, he wasn't good enough, or is it set in stone that if you say, okay, well, if he do it first, then I got to go through with it, or if that's the agreement, do you still have to go through with it?
Let me tell you something. If a guy, and I'm like you, Charlotte, if a guy step up on the scene and we talk about the topic of sex, and obviously this needs to be something that's brought up in the beginning of a relationship, okay? If you talk about that and you tell me that that's a requirement for you, and I say, okay, so are you willing to give as well? Or is this something that you want every time we have sex or whatever that is? And he say, yes, that's a requirement. Then are you giving head too?
And he says no.
And he say, oh no. Well, I mean, I only feel comfortable giving it to my wife. I might slap the shit out of him. I don't know.
Well, then if he says that, then my response is, well, you need to go out and find you a wife.
Like, are you crazy?
You need to go out and find you a wife.
So are we about to say I do? Because I mean, a lot of us, we don't want to just walk around here just doing it.
Right.
But a lot of us do. That's what make it hard for the ones that don't. So to make it a requirement and then you not willing to give that in return. I mean, you have a right to say whatever you got that you think deemed to be special for your wife. But if you are already walking around here with the community D, then I'm not understanding why you saving that little piece.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're just having sex with a lot of girls.
she said saving that little piece.
I'm saying you giving away the most important part. What's a little tongue action? What you saving that for? I mean, help me understand, because I'm lost here. To make that a requirement, but you might not be willing to do that
Why
in
you have to
return.
be so vulgar?
Listen, again, if you are my family on here, I apologize respectfully. But 9 times out of 10, y'all already know me.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But so I'm gonna try to limit my words. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Now we can look. Let me touch base on this so-called itinerary that I have in place for this whole topic.
Oh, you got an itinerary for this
I
topic?
sure do. I sure do.
Well, let me see the bullet.
They're cards.
Oh, well. uh, she has an itinerary.
Yeah. Okay, so based off of this,
Mm.
she don't suck the D.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Will that cause cheating? Is that a leading factor?
Probably.
If that's something that she's not
If
willing
if
to
they're
do.
if they're not communicating about it, and he probably won't. He'll probably be like, well, she ain't doing this, so she ain't gonna know. But she will.
I mean,
She always finds out. And then once he cheats, it becomes tit for tat. So once once he cheats, she's gonna find out. So she's gonna go cheat. So hey,
at that point,
everybody happy.
at that point, either y'all just need to be open or swingers or poly. You get what I'm saying?
I'm just
Something
saying,
of the
everybody
sort.
happy.
So anytime y'all think about this, if y'all jump on this feed and y'all comment, I will definitely respond as soon as I see you comment, as soon as I can, because I am curious to know what a man think about
But
this.
then again, it might not, like I said, communication.
I mean,
And it depends on where they are in their relationship.
I mean, for some of these guys, if it's at the beginning, I mean, I'm glad we know at the beginning that one of us needs to walk away. I mean, that's how I see it. Especially if she's telling you that that's not what she do. Is that your job to try to talk her into it?
Oh, he definitely gonna try to talk her into it. It ain't that bad. Okay, well, if it ain't that bad, you can go without it.
I mean, that's a trust thing.
Yeah, it is. It's a major trust thing.
And
That's just like that's along the lines with tying up and all that, handcuffs, and it's a trust, major trust.
So I just want to know, like, how this is gonna affect your relationship, because, like I said, one female already said the relationship will be no more. She already said that if he's not willing to give her head, that's dead. She's not even going to be in a relationship with you. So I'm guessing she's going to ask that question first. After she asks you what your name is. That's probably going to be her second question.
I wish I had her number.
Because she said that
I wonder, can I find her on Facebook?
That's a no for her. Also, let's see.
Where's my phone about to die?
If you felt like you was with the right person, would that be something that you would take under consideration, ladies? For those ladies that that don't do it, or at the beginning of your relationship, how did you choose that you was okay with taking that step with that person? You know, how was it that you had to get comfortable with that person first, or was it trust, or it was just you were just in a zone vibing sexually and it just happened one day? You know, I could see all of those. Or you just one of those girls that's like, oh no, that's just, I don't mind. I like to do it. And that's fine. That's fine. That's you. Every man for himself, no judgment here. But like I said, my mindset when I was younger told me no. I'm an observer. It's like no. Everybody that you see doing this are either porn stars or they was deemed to be hoes. So if you don't see yourself as either of those, you shouldn't be doing it. That's how I kind of thought when I was a teenager.
Guess
You found a number. Are you gonna try to see if she'll talk?
I'm a messenger.
Let me know while we're on the feed, and I'll send her the link. So yeah, I'm definitely curious. Like if you felt like you was with the right partner, and how would you know that you kind of get that comfortability that you're okay with doing it with this person? I'm just curious about that. And that goes back to, do you feel like oral sex in your relationship has to be mandatory? Like, is that a bottom line for you? That has to happen in your relationship. You know what I mean? Or are you okay if that person doesn't do it? Would that be okay? I'm curious to know, because I mean, I'm glad I have the partner that I have, because he's he's very understanding, and I trust my partner, but I'm not comfortable. So it's never been a requirement in our marriage. But like I said, yes, I have done it before, but that's not something that I'm just like, oh, I just enjoy doing it. No. I you I just don't. I don't even know what to say about it. But it's not a problem in our bedroom. So I will say that. I will say that. Let's see. Okay, another question that I have is, can a, can it be performed? Can you perform orally without penetration?
Who?
In general,
I guess some people can.
Like I said, like some girls definitely can. Some girls, that's something that they just like to do. Some guys, that's something that they just like to do. They don't actually have to have intercourse. Now me, I'm not gonna do that. If I'm not getting nothing out of it, then I'm not gonna be able to do that without sex.
Me either.
I mean, that's just me.
Oh, no,
so like if I did do it, I'd have to get something out of it. I can't just do that by itself.
I can't say that.
Wait,
hold on. I take that back. I take that back. Yeah, I mean, if he did a good enough job, yes.
No.
Yes,
without penetration.
Yes.
No, I'm saying, can you do that?
Can I do that?
No. Can you do it without penetration?
Okay, if I were to give him head, no,
I can't do it. And if we're not gonna have sex, I don't require my partner to do that to me. Especially if I already know that I'm not gonna do it in return.
I'm gonna say, if I were to do it, then he's gonna have to do it to me. It ain't gonna be no just one way. He's gonna have to turn around and
I can't. This is a wild topic,
but I will say there have been times when he has just done it to me and he didn't want it in return.
I mean, and
I didn't require.
That's his choice.
Yeah, that was his choice.
It's not a requirement, so he can do it without intercourse. He don't have to penetrate you in order to give you that oral satisfaction.
Trying to see if she understands.
You know what I'm saying? So I do understand it. That is out there on the table. I do understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
So, I mean, my husband, he doesn't have to have that. It's a preference for me. If I know I'm not going to give in return, I don't want him to do that to me.
Wait, what? Say it again.
If I'm not putting out,
Oh, wait.
and if we're not going to have sex, I don't feel comfortable with him just satisfying me if I'm not satisfying him in return.
But that may be his satisfaction.
I know, but that bothers me.
As long as I know that's his satisfaction, I'm cool with that.
I mean, it bothers me.
I wasn't bothered at all. I'm just saying.
Like I said, my husband is a pure gentleman. So if so, that basically like if I'm not in the mood that day,
If
then
he wasn't bothered by not getting, hey, he was satisfied.
and it's not always like I'm not in the mood. Like if I'm tired, I'll tell you like no, because I don't want to fall
Listen,
asleep.
if he know
if
you're
I'm
tired and he wants to just do that, then that'll put you right on the sleep. It'll relax you and you'll just doze right on.
And it definitely will.
Okay, there you go. He was trying to help you. That would have been your no.
I'm not about to play. Yeah, I'm just curious on this topic, like how some people feel about it. I know it's kind of like a personal topic, but hey, there are personal issues that affect us. So I just wanted to know, like, how many people out there.
And
You know, it just boggles me that there are a ton of people out here. Y'all watch porn, y'all go to the strip joints, but you won't talk about it. Why not? Why not? What you scared of? I'm just saying. A person like myself don't mind talking about it. For one, I really ain't got nothing to talk about, but I don't mind talking about it. Whether it's
well, maybe that's why you don't mind talking about it because you don't have anything.
I know I can sit in a group of girls that do got something to talk about, and I still don't mind talking about it.
Okay, well then say that then, because then you do have something to talk about.
You know, I don't mind at all,
Mm-hmm.
and guys don't either.
No, they do. They
I'm saying they don't mind,
and my thing with the guys,
but they won't talk about it to a woman.
But they do it to women, but they'll sit up and talk about it to other men.
We're the mainstream for who you need to talk to.
It don't
Because
necessarily
we're
have to
the
be your
ones that
woman.
we're the ones that you want to satisfy you. So in order to do that, some of that is understanding. Can't understand that if there's no communication. You know what I'm saying? Some women, in order for them to go that route with you, you might need to be their husband before they go that route with you. Or they might need to be able to trust you because that is their mouth. Everybody don't want to walk around here with bumps all over their mouth.
They lips and
so
yeah,
I've seen a lot of that growing up. And I had no idea. And I was like, once I realized, I was like, ooh, who would want to do that? And then you have somebody say, well, you know, if you just kind of go down there, I can get ready. Go down where?
Oh, see, you know what? I never had anybody tell me that.
Do what? What you want me to do? You want to ask me for sex. Matter of fact, you're not even gonna get none. Yeah. That's how that went.
You just cut the whole
thing off.
Wow.
Cut the whole thing off. Like who you think I am? I ain't no hoe.
You didn't say it's some lotion over there, some baby oil. You just said, you know what? That's all right. I just go to that.
All I heard was that you thought I was a hoe. That's all I heard. And you might as well could have just said the words because that's what I heard. I feel disrespected. Are you crazy?
Okay.
Even if it's something that I did on a regular, I don't want my partner to ask me for it.
So you were just gonna do it if it was something you did on
If
a
it's
regular?
something that I did on a regular, don't ask me for it. Let me do it on my own. That's a privilege. That's a gift.
I don't think that would have worked because how are they supposed to know that you were gonna do it
They don't
unless you
listen.
asked for it?
If you coming to me with a clean D, you ain't got to sit here and wonder if I'm gonna do it or not.
So you would just done it.
If it was something that I did on a regular,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
that's because that ain't nothing to do with a regular. That because no, for real. It's not to deprive my husband or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a requirement in our relationship.
Okay, but what if he decided to renegotiate the terms and make it a requirement of your relationship?
I mean, he can get it. It just won't be from me.
Oh, I said renegotiate the terms of your relationship. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
He can get it.
Oh,
it just won't be from me because that's not something that I want to have required of me.
okay, but what if it's only like?
There are a lot of things that a man can require me to do.
But what
And
if
that's the
And the
go-to.
reason why I'm talking about you two because y'all are married. Y'all been married for over 20 years. So what if it's only like once a week? That's not unreasonable.
It is if you're requiring it.
But if it's only once a week and
It is if
and
you're
it's something
requiring it.
that you're used to do, something that you get used to doing it, then it's not more or less like a requirement. It's just something that you get used to doing.
Don't
once a
do that.
week.
Because what if I ain't in the mood that week? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It's 7 days in a week. You can pick any day.
So, like you said, it don't matter either way. It's not a requirement.
Again, I only said you two because y'all have been married for over 20 years. I'm not
Yeah.
saying go out and do it. I'm not saying renegotiate the terms. I'm just picking on y'all too.
Yeah. So, just to put out there, if you just so happen to just hop on this feed, this is Relationship Saturday, and today's topic is she don't suck the D.
Okay. Next bullet.
So it says, as the performer of that, what do you get out of performing it orally?
It depends.
I mean, I get that some people are satisfied with knowing that their partner is satisfied, you know, and that's okay, and that's enough for them. You know what I mean? Whether you're a male or a female, they're okay, and they don't have to receive it in return. Their whole thing is to satisfy you, and that's wonderful. I mean, I'm not that person, but that's wonderful. But I get nothing out of that. Even though you can sit here and moan or whatever it may be to let me know that you enjoy it, I'm actually not getting anything out of that.
Well, we know he's not gonna make a sound because you're gonna shush him.
She's so petty.
You walked right into that one.
Yeah, I did. Y'all, let me tell you.
I could not resist.
Let me redeem myself, okay? Because I sound like a drill sergeant, and I am not.
I couldn't resist.
I would just cry about it. why oral sex is not a is not a
Would
requirement.
you cry for real?
Yeah,
I know you wouldn't. No. Mr. Wilson, would she cry? Would she cry? You better not say yes. You better not say yes. Oh my God. Woo.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If he brought that up back in the day, I'm gonna cry about it. I ain't gonna lie.
And you, would you boo-hoo? You
No, I'm a silent
Oh,
crier.
Lord. No, that was you probably boo-hoo.
No, he just look at me and be like, "Why she crying?" And I'm gonna be like, "I don't know why you want me to do that."
Oh my God.
Like I said, y'all.
He
Y'all
got-
have to think about where my mindset was at, and that stuck with me. There was no one in between that taught me and like said, no, that's not what it is. If you trust your partner,
No,
then
that's
you
not what
should
it
be
is.
okay with that.
If you trust your partner, you should be okay.
I
with
will
that.
say that. I will say that. But no, I continue
Lord.
to see things that said you are not a hoe.
Oh my
Do not do
God.
hoe things. That's what stuck with me, y'all. So that is why I am still in the box.
Well, you know what? At least you are admitting it.
Listen, I have no, at this point in my life, ain't no point in lying about it.
At least you're admitting it.
Okay, so we already answered this. Well, we touched base on it. Since being introduced to the act of oral sex, can you be with someone who doesn't participate in it? I can, but do not require me to do that to you.
That part right there.
If you don't do that,
Well, I don't
do
know.
not ask
It
me.
depends. It depends on how good the sex is. If the sex
Mm-mm.
ain't up to par,
I
then you gotta do
don't-
something else to accentuate what you're lacking in.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Because
If
I
that-
can be in a relationship, but your sex has to be
that sex can be the bomb.com, and that blue moon, like the full moon of Rogers for the Wolf, can come up that day in the midst of that bomb.com that you just gave. And if I know from the back of my mind that you don't give it, I don't give a damn how good your sex is. You're not getting it.
I'm just saying. I mean,
You're not
if
getting
you don't give, you can't expect for me to give, and your
Mm-mm.
sex is just
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
I just
That's dead.
you just yeah.
You're not getting it. I know you're not gonna ask for it. Hopefully you won't be dumb enough to ask, but you're not getting it. Not over here. You're not
She
getting
said dumb enough to ask.
it. Mm-mm. But and if you ask me and you got an attitude about it, we're probably gonna break up.
Oh, definitely. Wait, what kind of attitude? Like
Like that,
a big attitude?
like
or
you
just
throw
a
that little temper
little
tantrum and you don't understand why I can't give it, you my man kind of thing, and I know I don't do it to you, but you already knew that when
but
I
I
met
don't
you.
understand. Oh yeah. No, you understand.
You're not gonna mentally abuse me sexually like that. No, if you don't do it, I respect you for not doing it, but do not ask me and do not expect. That's a done deal. Because if you do either of the two, we are done. I don't care how good our relationship was. You killed the vibe. I probably can't even look at you the next day.
You gonna come over like ain't nothing wrong. Oh,
Like-
what you doing here?
Like I might wake up the next morning and be like, "Good morning, good morning. We good?" I mean, hell, I don't know.
You better than me. I ain't gonna even say good morning.
I mean, I ain't gonna be.
Because if we done, we done.
I ain't
What you
gonna be
doing
rude.
here?
It ain't no bad breakup. That's gonna be mutual.
A
'Cause
breakup?
I'ma
No, a
I'ma
breakup
let you
is
know.
a breakup.
I'm gonna let you know why. That's gonna be mutual.
But then that's all the more reason for you to be gone.
So it's like no, because they're selfish. That's very selfish. Now, me, I can sit here and tell you that I'm selfish, but if I give in, it's gonna be because I want to.
But you're not gonna give in.
I'm just saying. I already said I'm selfish, but
I don't think I'm selfish.
but
I compromise to a certain extent. So, well, I'm selfish-ish, not just completely.
I mean, I don't
selfish.
require my partner to do anything that I'm not willing to do myself.
Me either.
That's how I see it. But yeah, I don't have to have that in my life. I don't have to have a partner that does that, and that just goes back to oral sex being a deal breaker. It's not a deal breaker for me.
No, it's not a deal breaker for me. But if you just horrible, just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't try. Don't brag on it.
Yeah,
Because I will hurt your
yeah.
feelings.
I mean, we've already heard how bad it can be for guys.
I've heard horror stories.
I wish he was here. I wish he was here, but we have already heard. And matter of fact, when we talked about masturbation,
Yes. Yo, my God.
and we did that interview with Trey.
That was a long interview.
Yeah, we already heard how bad it could be for guys.
That was a
So
long
you know,
interview.
but other than that, look at here. Okay, I'm look. Don't be eating. Okay, don't be eating.
Oh, you can. Yep, you were supposed to.
Don't be eating. Okay, because I got something for you.
Oh, she know. She know.
Hmm. It would do that.
What it do? Not do.
Yeah, you just hold right on, day. Let's see, can I get you on here? Let's see what it do. And let me know if that did show up as a link for you. Okay. So if you want to talk about this topic, we can. For those of you that are just now getting on this feed, we are talking about She Don't Suck the D on Relationship Saturday. Is that a deal breaker in your relationship? Is there something that you can do without sex? Do you require it? All right. How y'all doing?
We good.
What is going on?
I was in the midst of eating when you said don't be eating.
I'm not about to play with you.
She knows her child.
That don't be eating. And meanwhile, I'm like, okay.
Listen, I don't want you to choke. I can't save you from down here. So, are y'all ready for this topic? Have y'all been following?
Well, I for some reason I didn't get no notification that you was live, and I got the notifications on, so I don't know why it didn't pop up. But
Neither did I.
we heard the kind of like the back end of what I was just talking about.
Okay, so that's okay. I'll give you a run through. Okay.
All
So
right.
so
Brace
today's topic.
Hold on. Brace yourself. I didn't pick it. I did not pick it. She picked this topic.
Okay, so for those of you that do not know, I am on this live with my daughter that is not here. She's in the military in Jersey, and with Orlando, and we are gonna jump right into this topic. Okay, the topic today, for those of you that are just jumping on this feed, is she don't suck the D. Okay.
All right.
Liz, I bet she like, dang. And you don't have to tell me your personal details. You can just tell me what your thoughts are on the subject. Okay.
All right.
The questions that were at hand, is that would that be a problem in your relationship if, for either of you, even if it was in the past, would that be a problem or a deal breaker if that's something that was not given?
Like vice versa, or just for him?
Just in general, like as a female, would you be okay with not receiving from him, but you're the
No.
giver? The dead.
Tomato, tomato.
And would that be a requirement on a male perspective? Like, would that be a requirement of you from your partner?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
We have a good male. Yes, we have a good male to comment. Yes,
He said
finally.
yes. But
He said a loud yes.
But Dave, would that be a deal breaker for you? Like is that something that as a woman you would have to be a receiver as well?
Oh yeah, if you expect me to service you, yeah. This will not be one-sided
Right.
at all. Like she said, if you're bad at it, then don't do it. But if you're
Right.
bad at it, and I don't want you to do it, or you show me that you're bad at it, don't expect nothing from me in return, because
That part.
you don't deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and plus, are you really bad? Or are you acting to be bad?
Exactly.
No,
You're
no.
acting bad just because you
Most
don't
of the
want to do it.
time, the ones that talk the most noise are the ones that are horrible.
I can agree. I can agree.
Yeah,
So
I was.
I do have
Yeah.
a rebuttal.
Okay, is that something that either of you can perform without actually being in the act of sex?
Yeah.
Like, say if it's just a pleasure thing, like you're just doing it because you want to do it. Would you be able to do that without sex? Or is something that you have to do with sex?
I would.
It has to be a precursor for me. I can't just.
She said she got to finish with the wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Exactly.
She's
Well,
my
some
child.
people being selfish.
I am selfish.
Okay.
See?
Well, see, I disagree. I think it can be done without sex.
I think it can be done
Plenty of
without.
people have proven
For
that.
sure, yeah. It could be done without. Me personally,
Not
I
me.
ain't doing it.
That part, baby. That part. I mean, I understand that the person, my partner, is willing to, but if that, I'm not, like I said, if that blue moon ain't passed by, if I'm not feeling it, don't expect it.
Exactly.
So you're trying to say you cannot be
It's a
100% satisfied.
It is a
with
gift.
just-
You will not get gifted all year round.
Exactly.
What?
Christmas comes once a year. I'm not saying that I do it once a year. I'm just saying don't expect Christmas every day.
The devil is a liar.
No, not every day. No.
But that's the thing with some men. They expect for you to do it every day.
Like if you're
Or
not
at
willing to
least
have
or
sex
at least 2-3 times out of the week.
And
Oh
that man is a
no.
fool.
Outside of sex.
yeah, you
No.
know, if you're not willing to have sex with them that day, or if you're unable to because of your menstruals, they expect that mouth action.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
See?
Mm-mm.
I mean, they expect their replacement. So if So if she can't do it, because that's automatically gonna put you out of commission on getting sex for about
Just
7
because the
days.
ice cream machine is down at McDonald's, they do not close.
They don't serve ice
But they
cream.
sell ice cream.
I know, but they serve everything else.
But they ain't shit getting served over here.
But what happens when the ice cream is down and they're not serving it? You don't buy nothing off the menu. You just leave.
Especially if
I
you
get the
want
cookies instead.
you know what?
I'm not about to play.
He remind me of Mr. Wilson.
Yeah. Well, he's a little bit more open. Mr.
Yes,
Wilson
he
is reserved.
Kudos.
He's
kudos
Mr.
for
Wilson
that.
is very conservative.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
turn my camera on for 2 seconds because I need the
You can do that on StreamYard.
she
Yeah,
live on
so-
Facebook too.
You can do it on Facebook.
Well, I
TikTok that has those restrictions.
ain't doing it anyway.
no. Y'all are a mess. So I'll continue to ask questions if you're okay with answering.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you gotta open books for sale.
Let me pause this so I can hear the boy upstairs. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
he popped up on here.
Okay, so my question is, as the performer, what do you get out of performing that orally? Like, is it the satisfaction from your other partner, or you yourself, you just get satisfaction from doing it on your own for your own personal reasons?
Satisfaction out of response from the partner.
Okay.
Well, me personally, I get off on the partner getting off.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
special.
I just said
Me-
the same thing.
Well, that was his. That's okay. That's his response.
That you and Brian.
Oh yes, definitely. Okay, and since being introduced to the act, that's just in life in general, since the whole thing got started for you, can you be with someone that does not do that?
I would want you to leave me if I didn't do it.
You know, you don't realize how much you really miss something when you ain't had it in a long time. Because of special circumstance.
Orlando. Orlando. You is crazy, boy.
Oh my God. I promise you, that is you and Brian.
No, they got us beat.
That's y'all in a younger time.
They got us beat big time.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I was just wondering about those questions, basically. Let's see. Oh, okay. If you have a partner that does not do that, okay, do you think that would cause you to step out on that relationship if that's something you desire, but they don't do it?
No. Because as he said, I would just this can't be a thing because you lacking. You I ain't gonna cheat on you. I just we gotta break up.
What for me? Hold on. It depends.
Child, I knew it.
It depends
Y'all
on
might not
the.
look like me, but I got you. Y'all got my training of thought.
I said communication.
I mean, he communicated that, or she communicated that they're not willing to do that. Then ain't no point in being together.
But communication,
Especially if that's something that
you
is
can
a requirement.
communicate, and then there may be a common ground that you could come to.
The common ground is that you come up to par.
Exactly.
But if you're not willing to come up to par, then
they may be able to communicate the fact that okay, this is what I want,
even
this is what I need,
I
and
know that.
and they may be able to come to terms that okay, well, this is what I'm not willing to break on, and then they may be able to say, okay, well, you know what, I'm willing to go with that. I think this relationship is worth us being able to get over that hump, and even though this is something
Okay.
that I want,
So that
because
goes
this
into
relationship is worth working for,
then that
then
goes into the other question of with the right person, is that something that you would be willing to do?
that's
That's
why I said communicate.
now if you're willing to compromise with that person, then you really love that person. You really don't mind stepping into that box with that person
Right.
to compromise
Communicate.
on that.
Communicate and
I get that.
compromisation. Yes.
But it
It
ain't enough
depends on the
communication in the world
relationship.
if that's a deal bringer for you that you don't do it.
But perfect example, some of the Caribbean men, Jamaican, Haitian, all of them. Some of them they don't do the oral sex with females, but they expect it.
And
Self.
see that's a no.
Not around here,
And
partner. Not around here.
we're
I
gonna be broke. We're gonna be broke.
Yeah. Because yeah.
We're gonna
You,
be
you
broke.
can't expect to receive if you're not willing to give.
Whatever connection we had just broke is gone.
We can be friends. That's it. That's all.
And I could have felt like you was the bomb.com, like you was it. And then that happens.
Oh, I wonder does he
Unless he hit
Like
his
what
head.
if your relationship goes on for a long time, like me with the 90-day rule, right?
Mhm.
And I'm feeling you, you're feeling me. Everything is perfect. Like
Mhm.
both of us are feeling it. And but sexually, when that time comes, say I'm a person that no, that's not something that I do on a regular basis, but it's something that I don't mind trying
Right.
with you because of how I feel.
Right.
And then you haul ass. That's why I gotta get it first. I gotta get mine first. Because if you haul ass and I give you yours
And then you say you're not doing
and
it at
you
all.
don't do it at all,
Oh, that's a one and done.
Me
That's
first.
a one and done.
I wish you would try to.
That is a one. I don't
Me
care
first.
if I was great.
Me
That's a
first.
one and done.
yeah. Like I can understand a guy being upset with me if I led you on and I never even told you that that's something I don't do. And then you did that to me, and then I hauled off and did not and was not willing to do that to you in return. Then you have every right to be upset with me and to break up with me, and I would be okay with that.
Get it notarized.
That's what you call a head thief.
like you have every right to be okay. Okay, but that's something like I need you to ask me that in the beginning if that's something that I do.
Yeah. Yeah. That is one and done.
And my answer is always going to be no
Yeah.
because I don't want you to just openly expect it.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Because if you don't say no, then it's going to be expected.
Yeah, and plus,
No matter how sporadic, it's going to be.
and plus, even if I was a person that did it on a regular basis, if I see your Johnson and I don't like what I see, that's dead.
Oh my God! Yes. If that thing
what's
looks
wrong
like,
with it?
get it out of here. What is that? Why
Yeah,
does
it's
it
like
look
a
like
little
that?
kid.
Yeah, ew. Why does it look like that?
Nah, for real. Like,
What's that, Bob?
Absolutely not.
right. If
I
so,
have done it in my lifetime.
I'm just saying. That's just my opinion, y'all. I am not a professional.
Hell, I'm not either.
This is for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer, okay? I'm just saying. I ain't saying you got something, but you ain't getting nothing. That's all I
Your
got
damn
to say.
show ain't giving it to me.
If it ain't looking right, it ain't having cat.
Exactly. Get it out of here. Take it back where you
Well,
where you
men
came
men
from.
feel the same way.
And should.
Exactly. You should.
If it don't look appetizing, I ain't finna do it.
Let me tell you, I was 14 years old when I met my in-laws, okay? I wasn't thinking about sex. It wasn't even a thought. Okay. And the first thing out their mouth after asking me who I was and where I was from was if we had sex yet. I was like, sex? No. And she's like, don't look like that. She's like, do you know what to look for when you have sex with somebody? Why would I know what to look for?
Wait, you had a mini sex ed class?
Sex ed class with
With
the
in-laws.
That's crazy.
And
no, sir.
and I could tell you exactly who said this to me, but I'll tell you
I
off
can
screen.
I bet you I can guess.
I'll tell you off screen. But she was like, you need a flashlight. I said, a flashlight to have sex? And she said, yeah. She said, you need to be able to look at his penis and make sure he ain't got nothing. And make sure that it's something you don't mind having sex with. And he needs to be able to look at you with the flashlight.
With a flashlight.
That's what she said. And meant that. I was disgusted. That's all I got to say. I didn't know why I was sitting there discussing this at the dinner table.
At the dinner table.
At the dinner table is crazy. Yeah, I really know who said it now.
Okay. Well,
Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and say it.
just give initials. Don't get names.
I'll go ahead and say it. She is in passing. Bless her
Mhm.
heart. Both of them are in passing.
It was more than one.
They are sisters.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Both of
already
them
know. Yeah.
are in passing. Two great women, I swear. And they are both in passing. Matter of fact, all three of them.
It was more than two.
It was the whole family was there.
Oh,
Oh yes.
The whole family was there.
Yay.
So
And
y'all had a meeting.
we was at no, it was like a family dinner.
y'all were eating?
And they were eating when I came over and they invited me over to eat at the table, you know.
And y'all had this conversation over
At the
food.
Mhm.
Pass me them biscuits now. About
You are way too tickled. Jesus Christ. You
We
are
had
way too tickled.
now I'm in a family on my side where we don't discuss that.
We well, except one of them, she done came into a newfound. I don't know what that is.
So yes, that was discussed. I was
So you had a mini sex ed class over dinner.
yes. Hmm. Yeah.
they different.
And I
Did you use the flashlight method?
no, by the time I had sex, years had done passed. I didn't even remember what they had said.
Okay.
But I looked. I did. I did do that.
Did you check it out thoroughly?
No flashlight though.
Oh shit! I have heard it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So I was just curious what you guys thought about these topics and these questions
Over dinner.
and everything. And
She's stuck on the dinner.
That boy, wait a minute. So what was the
Wait.
Why you asking me? I wasn't.
Was
Yeah,
he
I
in the
wouldn't
room?
thought of
yeah, he
it.
was in the room with his
Oh,
cousins.
okay. Yeah, I would have been.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Embarrassed.
Yeah, they were all
He already knew. He wrong for leaving you in there. He knew better.
That's all they did was just bring me over there and abandon me.
flashlight?
But yeah. I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't have anything else left on this topic.
How can you? You had sex ed over dinner.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yes, I don't have anything else left on this topic. I just want at some point I want somebody else to tell me how they feel about it, you know.
I don't know how to feel.
So
That's news to me.
it's not a deal breaker for me. It's not. But if I am a giver, I expect to receive.
That's fair.
No,
I'm gonna
No
have to
lie.
be given to first.
I ain't giving nothing free.
Yeah, me
That-
first.
That is a fact.
Me first, man.
What you mean you first?
That
Me
is a fact.
first, man. What you put in that
Now,
muscle?
if you happen to just hop on this feed and you enjoyed our conversation, hit the like button. Subscribe
Like,
to the
share,
channel.
subscribe.
share, comment, all those things. Snack Calca Talk is the name. I'm Lacy,
I'm Monica.
and
We are your guests.
let's see. Oh yes, I'm sorry, Dave. Yes, my daughter was special surprise guest. Y'all look at there.
Well, she was supposed to come on earlier.
Listen, I'll be forgetting about you, girl. I ain't gonna lie. I just be hopping on
Tell
here.
me, all you got to do is call me.
Just be hopping on here. But I got you now.
All
But
right.
but other than that, we will see you guys again on here on Hot Topic Tuesday. If you miss us, we will be back on Freestyle Thursday and back again next Saturday on Relationship Saturday. Until then, thank you guys for coming. Have fun like we have fun.
Oh no, man.
And I will see you guys next time. Dave, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
Flash.
Bye.
Bye.
See y'all later.